And from Jennifer Cosgrove, we go over to Katie Cook. She is the president and CEO of the Greater Haverhill Chamber of Commerce. Katie, good morning to you.
Good morning, Wynn. Thank you so much for having me.
It's my pleasure. Last time I saw you, it was over at the
Tattersall Farm to Taste.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a great event.
What a phenomenal event that is every time. And were you guys able to get some of the stargazing in?
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't know if people realize that Tattersall Farm once a month does stargazing. And there's a gentleman there whose name is escaping me at the moment, but he runs the whole event and talks to you about the planets and things. And such a neat event for kids as well as adults.
McDougal?
Maybe. Honestly, wow. I say I have had so many names. You know, I've been in this position for about 4 months now, and I think I've met 1,000 people. So to anyone whose name I am not remembering, please apologize. I apologize.
Wow,
but
that happens. You know how
surviving.
Yeah, you know how to deal with that. Well, you know how to deal with a lot of stuff over at the Greater Haverhill Chamber of Commerce, because things keep changing, and they keep changing for the better, including computer software.
Oh, yes. We are very excited. I know some of you might have heard the announcement at City Council in my presentation to City Council a couple of weeks ago. But we are getting a new software at the Chamber, which is really exciting. And so it will roll out to members over the next week or so. So if you're a member and you see an email saying, hey, log into your account, that's what it is. It's not a scam. We're getting a new software. And then part of this software, it has a really upgraded, integrated kind of calendar. And the goal will be to use that calendar as in conjunction with the city and surrounding towns as an event calendar. So people know what's going on when and all that fun stuff. So we're going to, for the next 30 days, we're going to try it out with the public, with our members. Blue Ocean Music Hall has been great. They've been adding things to it as a trial for me. So 30 more days with my members, make sure all the kinks are worked out before we open up to the public. So right after Labor Day, the goal will be to have it open. And then my suggestion to people, which the city will suggest as well, throw your save the dates in there. If you're having a large gala or fundraiser, you're a nonprofit in the area having a big fundraiser, put your save the date. Even if you don't have all the details, then at least, if the Boys and Girls Club is having an event on October, whatever, then the Y doesn't try and throw an event on the same day, and you might lose out on some people or some donors. So it's great to see what's happening and when.
Oh yeah. I can see, especially with this summer, things are happening on the same day in several parts of the city.
Yes, yeah, which is okay too, right? Because there's people like to attend different events and do different things. Some are more kids friendly. We've got Woofstock coming up in September, which will drive some of the animal lovers. But maybe if you're not a dog person, maybe you aren't going to attend. So we want to make sure to have something for everybody in the city.
Oh, that's right, too, yeah. Well, that makes an awful lot of sense. And in that case, if the event page works the way I'm thinking it's going to work, you don't have to have a social media account in order to see something, right?
Yeah, I still, the social media does drive the world, right? So it's, even as we make our own events, we are making, a page on our own calendar, a Facebook post, a Facebook invite, a LinkedIn invite, and you're getting kind of hit from every way because everybody lives in different social media worlds. I'm more of a Facebook person. By my age, you can tell that I'm more of a Facebook person. But I've got a great new addition in our office, Jillian, and she's younger and she's way more of an Instagram person, which is great. That everybody's got their vehicles and their media. So. Well,
in WHAV, we do everything. Everything we do, we also put it on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff as well, too. Yeah.
So
I guess you have to.
You have to. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. I find the delete button works really well for me. delete. But no, there's a lot of good things going on. Now, what do you have coming up for chamber events that you would like people to know before your page gets up and running?
Absolutely. So the Chamber is trying to do a mix of events. We've got some morning, some afternoon, and some night. So we're trying to, again, make it accessible for everybody. So tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. at Wingate, 10 Residence Way in Haverhill, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We've got a coffee mixer. Super easy. Come, meet some people. You don't have to be a member to attend any of our events. We are really trying to do the next year of open events to draw attention to the chamber and have people connecting. We want to help all businesses in the city. I think that's really important to get everybody together. And then the following week, we've got our women's group, August 7th, 4:30 p.m. at the Renaissance. Those are one of our WHAV mixers. It's a super fun, welcoming group of ladies. I think that's been one of the best thing about these chamber members and the citizens and businesses of Haverhill that have joined the chamber is everyone is so friendly and so welcoming. It's not very cliquey, which I really like. So I think that's great.
One of the things that is coming up, an event that's going to be a week-long event, is Restaurant Week.
It is Restaurant Week. We're super excited for Restaurant Week to be back in August. I know my predecessor had gave it a whirl to try it in the wintertime. I think the thought initially with the restaurants was we're quiet in February between the snow and winter break and all of that, kind of fun stuff. They thought they would try something different and try to do it in the winter. And I don't think it was as successful as they'd hoped. So the restaurants, we had done an event, a specific restaurant event for their choke saver training. Thank you to the Pride Star Trinity Ambulance Company paid for that for me. So that was super great to train all of the restaurants in town to have any of their employees be trained to do the Heimlich. In case you're at a restaurant choking, always nice to know that your server is trained in Heimlich.
I've seen that work.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I know the 99 had told me they'd done it like 3 times in the last year, which is scary and crazy, but great that, that they're trained on it. In Trinity, the ambulance company in town here is so great for supporting us and supporting the restaurants. So anyways, at the training, the restaurants, had said, we really want to bring it back to the summertime in conjunction with Longest Table. That was very successful for us. So I said, okay, let's do what the businesses want. So we have brought it back to the summertime. We're super excited. It's going to go August 15th to August 24th. And what you're going to find is a list of restaurants running different specials. I know a lot of restaurant weeks do like a fixed meal price style thing, but unfortunately, fortunately for Haverhill, we don't just have dinner-style restaurants. We've got a ton of cafes in the area. We've got some ice cream stands and dessert places that want to participate. So I want to give everybody the ability to participate. So a number of restaurants in town are going to be offering some really awesome specials. This is a great way to great time to get out, right? August, it's quiet. It's before the kids get back to school, kind of that last week. So get on out that last week of August and try something new. We've got some really unique restaurants in town, and I think this is a great opportunity to do that.
And more of them are opening up all the time, too.
Yeah. Yes. And then the last event, a couple more, but our next event after the women's event, which I'd like to talk about, is the Harbor Tours. What is the, I think more people are familiar with the Yankee Clipper in Newburyport, where you can go out and get on the boat and go for like a half-hour or hour tour on the river. The same company has a boat right here in Haverhill, and it is right behind the tap. You can pull in, plenty of parking. They're harbortours.com, and it's a super fun thing to do. And I don't know, Wynn, have you ever done the tour before?
Yeah, I actually took the boat from Newburyport up to Haverhill when they first opened up a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Very neat, very neat. It is such a different view of the city. It's gorgeous. So we're doing that one on August 13th. Fun way if you feel like checking it out or trying it. Happy to have you join us on August 13th, or just head over there with your family.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I saw it over there, I saw all types of. They had wildlife, birds, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and I think they operate on reservations for up here, right?
Correct. They do. They operate on reservations, which is great. But they're running 7 days a week. So
yeah,
check it out. Great thing to do with your grandkids. If you're listening and you're like, what can I do with my grandkids? I've thought about putting together these little days, like things you can do in Haverhill for the day. You've got your grandkids for the day. You can go to the Firefighters Museum in the morning, do a tour. And if you've never been there, that's a great spot too. The grandkids can be playing, on the fire trucks, and they've got little dress up gear. Pick a nice spot for lunch somewhere in town, and then head on over and do a harbor tour day. It's a great day with the kids.
That's right. And then they'll all nap.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Well, you have your week cut out for you. All types of stuff going on. So I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, Katie Cook. She is the president, CEO of the Greater Haverhill Chamber of Commerce. Our guest this morning here on the WHAV 97.9 WHAV.
Wake up with Wayne Damon weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. on 97.9 FM WHAV.
Catch the wave, WHAV.